What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to the third episode in this Sunday 3-pack, 2 hours from the one before this, as promised, as delivered. I don't even know how many Sundays in a row we've been going with the 3-packs, but you guys seem to love it. I love doing it for you, so I'm glad we could keep this going. So on we go into a match against Rammstein Kruspe, Club Lyon Bronze, and I was like, oh no, if there is such a thing as the H word in FIFA, this would be the time. And literally, I should have showed it. I almost scored directly off of kickoff and ran it literally straight down, slalom dribble, got taken out by the keeper just outside the 18-yard box after rounding him. Of course, no card. That's one of the things that drives me most crazy about FIFA. I don't know how Manuel Neuer didn't keep hold of one of those, though, either. But one of the things that drives me craziest about FIFA is the lack of cards for goalkeepers. If you take out a player on a clean breakaway, there can only be one result. At least that is in my opinion, unless it's like a 50-50 tackle because he's put it too far in front of him. But more often than not, I think it would force people to have a keeper on their bench, and it would prevent people from calling out the homing missiles out of the back, pressing Y with their keeper and calling him out way too early. But nonetheless, here we are up 2-1 at this point. Here he got one back with the Duro right there, but this was never really that competitive of a match, and I knew that. I tried for a lot of goals that would have looked really nice in an episode, but weren't putting me on the score sheet, trying to get my skills together. But I was having an all-in-all good day of FIFA there, so we take that one 3-1. No worries about that. No handicap needed, and we're on into the final. And I think we're on into the final. Is this yet again? I think we've already won this cup maybe one time, so this is the second time around. I get so confused. Yes, the second time around, 4,000 coin bonus. And we come up against this guy's squad with a 5-2-2-1, and he was bizarre. He subbed out Neymar almost instantly for Ashley Young, and then a little bit later he took Torres off for Bangalore. But I just saw the space with Pato right there, and I was like, oh, why thank you. Yes, indeed, I will take that space. And you know what? Pato has a left foot, so we crushed it off the bar and in, off the near post bar and in the 15th minute to give me an early lead. And this was one of those games where I almost scored some of those, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, kind of goals where it's like, oh yeah, that would have felt really good. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, space again, daylight, you're never going to catch Pato. And I had to do a little body feint because I messed up my timing there. Would have preferred just shoot a little finesse shot, but a body feint round the keeper, nice and easy. That is also quite a quality way to do it. So that's 2 goals in the 26th minute, and he ends up pulling one back here in the 70th with Gabby Bangalore, who he'd subbed on from that point. Basically, I guessed because this guy had been real predictable, and he went the other way for the first time, and he got a goal for it. So good for him. I actually think this one only ended 2-1 in the final, which is terrible because I was enjoying myself in that match. Maybe I should have showed some more of the highlights. Maybe not. Either way, we're moving on. I'm going to be out enjoying my 6-pack in the sun today. I'm going to have a little play around, a little scrimmage preseason action for my own bit of football that I play in an amateur league here in Atlanta. And then I'm going to be heading to the boat with some friends to do some serious wakeboarding. So maybe I will, maybe I'll snap a pic of me. We'll see. I can generally clear the wakeboarding, but you never know. So maybe I'll snap a pic and let you guys in on my dirty little secrets. But we're getting free here. And this guy was a subscriber, and we get our first goal there. His name is Sergeant Whoopaz, and he was a pretty strong player, but he made more changes than I've ever seen somebody make, and they worked because they shut down what I was doing. He made constant changes. He was playing a 3-5-2, but I think he ended up playing with like a 4-1. I don't know. He ended up playing something different, and it was bizarre and it was hard to break down. And he gets a goal back there with Edo in the 60th minute, and we are on into extra time. And I'm actually going to skip to the second period of extra time here, and I decided to go for broke. I switched to a 4-1-2-1-2, and that wasn't really working, so I was like, screw it. I'm going to do things my way. We're going 3-4-2-1. I'm going all out. I want the victory. This is way more of my style, to go out, score the goals, go get goals, and worry about defending later. I defend really well in a 4-2-3-1 formation in general, and so that's probably why. Well, have I been getting a lot of goals scored? I don't think I have been. But if I have been, you know, whatever. I'm scoring enough goals to win games, and that's really what matters. So we make some changes there, and we bring on Zarate and Giuseppe Rossi as well. But he was brought on just before. But Zarate proves to be the right move. A little shimmy shake, skill dribble, side swipe, rocket to the near post. 118th minute. Go, 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 go. Lasso. Zarate, you little hero, you little legend. We have won this match. Uh-oh. We're still showing clips here in the 119th minute. I stole it from him. Ref! I stole it from him again. Ref! What on earth is going on here, FIFA? There's no way. Oh, I know he's going to cut inside. I'm going to block. No. Ref. That didn't even matter. No. He got a penalty here off of Naldo following through. I didn't tell you to follow through, Naldo. I held left trigger, and I told you to just sit back and try to block the shot. That's what I was doing there. I wasn't telling you to dive in at the tackle and foul him and give him a penalty in the 120th minute and let him tie up the match and send us into PKs again. But at least I knew his favored penalty direction. Now, when people take penalties in the match, if you end up playing them in penalties later, the way that they take their first match is more often than not the way that they're going to take their crucial penalty. When it matters most to them, they're going to more than likely do exactly what they did in the match. And he starts off terribly, putting that over the bar. I did what I needed to do, put it to the left, and I was like, oh, yes. Giuseppe Rossi right up, right down the middle, top net the bet. Son of a, come on. Really? You subscriber, you little devil, you know what my strategy, you knew I was eventually going to go down the middle, but because he guessed down the middle one time and he knew that you had to hit up, there was no way that he wasn't going to go down the middle eventually. I just had to wait it out for my opportunity. 1,000, 2, 1,000 on over, and we are progressing here. What is it at? I think he's got to get this one to come through. Gotcha. I knew it was coming. And so I got to put this one away. I'm not going back down the middle again. He knows the strat there, and we make it all the way over to the side on another 2 1,000 counts, and there's one penalty kick taker left. Now, where did he go in the match? With Edo in the 120th minute, he went to the right. Guess where he's going? Oh, yes. You just got did. All sorts of up and all over the place. I was pumped to get that win. I just got that win right before doing this commentary, so you can probably still see the momentum, the excitement in my voice from pulling that one off. I felt like I got trolled. I never thought it should have gone to PKs. I don't know, the goal with Edo, who was on 6 chemistry. Another Edo on 6 chem. The 6 chemistry players, I like. Maybe I should just make a team with everybody from different leagues and no links and just 6 chemistry and see how it works out. But I just can't imagine that would be fun. But we're rolling through the replays here as this episode comes to a close. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate your support on all of my 3-packs Sundays for now and in the future and in the past as well, and all your support in general. Other than that, my name is Japes. Please remember to leave a rating, and I will catch you all next time.